Imagine being able to watch electrons, the tiny particles that make up everything, move in real time. That's what attosecond science lets us do. An attosecond is 1/10000000th of a second, a timescale so short that if a single second were the age of the universe, an attosecond would be the time it takes light to cross an atom. Using incredibly short, powerful bursts of laser light, like a super-fast strobe, scientists can now freeze the motion of electrons and study their behavior. Why is this a big deal? Because it's like having a front-row seat to the fundamental processes of nature. This field, recognized by a recent Nobel Prize, could lead to revolutionary advancements. Think computers operating at light speed thanks to optoelectronics, solar cells that are way more efficient by understanding how light is converted to electricity at its earliest moments, and even quantum computers that can solve problems currently beyond our reach. It is important to remember that this research is still in early stages. There are a lot of challenges, for example, creating materials strong enough not to be destroyed by powerful lasers, and correctly interpreting data. But if scientists can figure it out, the future is bright. It is like upgrading from a horse-drawn carriage to a spaceship. Sure, there might be a few bumps along the road, like accidentally vaporizing your experiment with a laser. Oops! But the potential rewards are enormous. Attosecond science is giving us the tools to understand and control the universe at its most fundamental level. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll even figure out what electrons really talk about when they think we are not looking. They are very fast, so probably they are always in a hurry. Attosecond science represents a revolutionary frontier in physics, exploring the dynamics of matter at an unprecedented timescale, or 1/10000000th of a second. This incredibly short duration is relevant to the motion of electrons within atoms and molecules. Recent breakthroughs in laser technology have made it possible to generate and utilize attosecond pulses of light, opening up new avenues for investigating fundamental processes in physics, chemistry, and biology, and driving the development of transformative technologies. The attosecond timescale is intrinsically linked to the characteristic time of electron motion within atoms and molecules. Electrons, the negatively charged particles that orbit atomic nuclei, dictate the chemical and physical properties of matter. Their motion governs fundamental processes such as chemical bond formation and breaking, the absorption and emission of light, and the flow of electrical current. The ability to probe and control electron dynamics on the attosecond timescale provides an unprecedented level of access to the fundamental workings of the universe at the atomic and molecular levels. This allows us for the first time to observe and study electron motion in real time. Furthermore, this timescale is crucial for understanding phenomena like ionization, where an electron is ejected from an atom or molecule, and high harmonic generation, where intense laser light interacts with matter to produce high-energy photons. This work was recognized by a recent Nobel Prize. The orbital period of an electron in the ground state of a hydrogen atom is approximately 150 attoseconds. Imagine a movie of the universe. An attosecond is less than a single frame in a very short clip within that movie. The generation of attosecond pulses relies on a highly nonlinear optical process known as high harmonic generation, HHG. This process involves focusing an intense ultra-short, typically femtosecond, 10 less than sup greater than 15 less than slash sup greater than seconds, laser pulse onto a target, which can be a gas jet, a solid, or even a liquid. The strong oscillating electric field of the laser pulse interacts with the atoms or molecules of the target. This interaction first strips an electron from the atom or molecule, tunnel ionization. The liberated electron is then accelerated away from the ion by the laser field. As the laser field reverses its direction, the electron is driven back towards the parent ion. Upon recollision, the electron can recombine with the ion, releasing the energy it gained from the laser field in the form of a high-energy photon. Second, the electron is replaced with the form coming from the ion by the laser field in the form of a high-energy photon. This process, repeated every half cycle of the driving laser field, results in a train of attosecond pulses. in the extreme ultraviolet XUV or soft X-ray spectral region. This requires very powerful, free electron lasers. Focusing a near-infrared femtosecond laser pulse into an argon gas jet can produce attosecond pulses in the XUV region. Think of a swing set where the push is the laser and the swing's motion is the electron being pulled away and returning to the atom, releasing energy as an attosecond pulse. Attosecond spectroscopy encompasses a suite of techniques that utilize attosecond pulses to investigate the ultra-fast dynamics of electrons in atoms, molecules, and condensed matter systems. These techniques include attosecond transient absorption spectroscopy, ATAS, attosecond photoelectron spectroscopy. In ATAS, an attosecond pulse excites the system, and a delayed probe pulse monitors changes in the absorption spectrum, revealing information about electron dynamics. In PES, the energy and angular distribution of photoelectrons ejected by attosecond pulses are measured, providing insights into electronic structure and dynamics. Attosecond streaking uses a strong infrared field to streak the photoelectrons, encoding temporal information onto their energy spectrum. This makes it possible to observe and study electron motion in real time. ATAs can track the coherent oscillations of electrons in a molecule following excitation by an attosecond pulse, providing insights into energy transfer processes. Like a strobe light illuminating a dancer's fast movements, attosecond pulses capture snapshots of electron motion, allowing scientists to reconstruct the entire dance. The ability to control electron motion with attosecond precision holds immense promise for the development of optoelectronic devices that operate at speeds far exceeding those of conventional electronics. By using light to manipulate the flow of electrons, we can potentially achieve switching speeds limited only by the timescale of light-matter interactions, which is on the order of attoseconds. And this could revolutionize computing by enabling the development of ultra-fast optical switches, logic gates, and other components for information processing. These devices have switching speeds, a measure of their responsiveness, 1,000,000 times faster than existing electronic devices, enabling faster computers. Researchers are exploring the use of attosecond pulses to induce ultrafast changes in the conductivity of materials, potentially leading to optical transistors. Imagine replacing highway toll booths with a system that lets cars pass at full speed, dramatically increasing traffic flow. That's the potential of optoelectronics for information flow. Attosecond science offers a powerful tool for investigating the fundamental processes involved in solar energy conversion. In photovoltaic devices, the absorption of light leads to the creation of electron-hole pairs, which must be separated and collected to generate an electrical current. Attosecond spectroscopy can probe the very first steps of this process, revealing the dynamics of electron excitation, charge transfer, and recombination on their natural timescales. This knowledge can guide the design of more efficient solar cell materials and architectures by identifying and minimizing energy loss pathways. It is important to understand that strong electromagnetic fields generated by the lasers can change the structure of the targets, or even destroy them. Attosecond studies of organic photovoltaic materials can reveal how quickly and efficiently electrons are transferred from the light-absorbing molecule to the electron-accepting material. Like studying a bucket's design to maximize rainwater collection, attosecond science helps optimize solar cells for maximum sunlight capture and conversion. Quantum computing, which leverages the principles of superposition and entanglement to perform computations, promises to revolutionize certain computational tasks. Attosecond science can contribute to the development of quantum computers by providing a means to control the quantum states of qubits, the fundamental building blocks of quantum information. The ability to manipulate electron wave packets on attosecond timescales could enable the precise control of qubit states, including their coherence and entanglement. The ultimate goal is to achieve conditions that allow quantum effects to be precisely engineered so we can build quantum computers that have practical uses. So far, this has been achieved by trying to prevent decoherence, where qubits spontaneously lose their quantum properties. Researchers are exploring the use of attosecond pulses to manipulate the superposition states of electrons in atoms or molecules, potentially creating and controlling qubits. Imagine controlling a spinning coin that's both heads and tails simultaneously. Attosecond pulses could be the key to controlling such quantum states in qubits. The field of attosecond science has expanded beyond its initial focus on fundamental physics to encompass diverse areas such as attochemistry, attobiology, and attomicroscopy. Attochemistry aims to use attosecond pulses to control chemical reactions with unprecedented precision, potentially enabling the synthesis of novel molecules and materials. Attobiology applies attosecond techniques to investigate biological processes at the molecular level, such as protein folding and DNA dynamics. Attomicroscopy seeks to combine attosecond temporal resolution with spatial resolution on the nanometer scale, opening up the possibility of imaging electron motion in real time and space. In the past decade, attosecond science has also moved from its target materials being gases and small molecules to solids and organic molecules. Attosecond pulses could potentially be used to break specific chemical bonds within a molecule, steering a reaction towards a desired product, or to probe the ultrafast processes involved in photosynthesis. Attosecond science is like a powerful microscope with specialized lenses. Attochemistry, attobiology, attomicroscopy, for studying various samples at the attosecond timescale. Attosecond science, despite its promise, faces several challenges. The generation of intense attosecond pulses often involves high-intensity laser fields that can damage or destroy the target materials under investigation. Careful optimization of experimental parameters, such as laser intensity, pulse duration, and target properties, is crucial to minimize these effects. Furthermore, the interpretation of attosecond experimental data can be highly complex, requiring sophisticated theoretical models and computational simulations to accurately describe the observed electron dynamics. There are also disagreements about several fundamental points between scientists working in this area. Developing materials that can withstand the intense laser fields used in attosecond experiments without undergoing irreversible changes is a major focus of research. Like studying a delicate object with a powerful tool, attosecond scientists must carefully calibrate their instruments to avoid damaging the very things they are trying to observe. Attosecond science is a rapidly evolving field with a bright future. Ongoing advances in laser technology, including the development of more intense and shorter attosecond pulses, as well as the extension of attosecond techniques to new spectral regions, promise to further expand the capabilities of this. Furthermore, the development of novel experimental techniques, such as attosecond photoelectron microscopy and attosecond four-wave mixing, will provide new insights into the ultrafast dynamics of matter. These advancements, coupled with increasingly sophisticated theoretical models, will enable attosecond science to tackle increasingly complex systems and phenomena, driving fundamental discoveries and enabling transformative technologies across a wide range of disciplines. Recently, schemes for using attosecond pulses in small molecules to control entanglement and the coherence of qubits have been successfully demonstrated. Future research directions include the development of attosecond pulses in the soft X-ray region, which will allow for element-specific probing of core-level electron dynamics, and the application of attosecond techniques to study strongly correlated electron systems. Like the early days of the internet, attosecond science is in a nascent stage, but its potential to revolutionize our understanding and control of the world around us is immense and just beginning to be explored.